Hello all of you. Welcome to a new video, new class. Today we are going to learn about the poem Past, Present, Future by Emily Brontë. Before we go with the poem, let's get to know about the poet Emily Brontë. Emily Brontë was an English novelist and a poet. She has used her poems to express about the hope and the positivity around us. In the first verse, the poet, she is talking to a small child. In this poem, the poet, she wants to convey us about the past, future and the present with the perspective of a child. In the first verse, she asks the small child, tell me, smiling child, what is the past like to you? A child which is full of life, who is not having lots of experience about the life, but is a lot of enthusiastic towards the life. He is having lots of positive thinking in his life. And thus she asks him, what is the past as per your perspectives? And what the child answers, an autumn evening soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Here, evening, this is a time when the day is about to end. And it's a time when it is very pleasant kind of environment around us. It is beautiful, it is soft, gentle, and mild. And this evening is from the autumn season. The autumn month, in these months, the trees they shed the old leaves which have worn out, which are falling from the tree, which will never return back to the tree. So the past is like that only. The time which has been gone from our hands, which is not going to return back to us. So it's a time which we have a lots of memories with us and we should cherish these memories. Then the poetess, she asks about the present hour. She asks the student, child, tell me what is the present hour? And the child, he answers, a green flowery spring, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly high. So she is asking to a child, what is the present hour according to you? And the child, he replies that it is a green flowery spray, a branch of a tree which is green in color, which is full of life, which is beautiful with the flowers. And in these flowers, a small young bird is sitting. The young bird, which is not having much power to fly high in the skies, but at this present hour, he is trying to gather the power around him so that his wings will become strong and he would be able to fly high. Here, it is the metaphor which has been used to relate the present hour with a bird. The bird can be you, the small child. A small child who has this time to gain the knowledge, to gain the wisdom, so that he can become a successful person in the future. So here, the poetess is very much positive towards the life, and she says that this life, this present hour is in your hands, which you have to utilize in a better way, so that you can make full out of it, and you can create a better future for yourself. Now, in the third verse of the poem, the poetess asks, what is the future? The happy one. And the child, he replies, a sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling one, stretching into infinity. So in these words, the poetess, she is about to get the view of a child according to the future perspective. And the child replies that it is a sea beneath a cloudless sun. That is, there are no obstacles, there are no difficulties. But when these difficulties will not be there, we are going to gather the knowledge in these present, then only the future is going to be a cloudless sun. Yes, a sea beneath a cloudless sun. And then he says, he uses a different kind of adjectives for the sea. He says that the sea is mighty, it's very powerful. Yes, and then he says it's glorious and it's a thing which can be said as it is a dazzling one, which is shining brightly, which is having a power in it, which is having a glory in it, and which is very beautiful. And the sun, the future, it's like a sea which is stretching into infinity, which is never about to end. It is a limitless ocean. It's a limitless sea where there is no end and it's continuously stretched in the infinity. the one time and the place which has no end. Yes, the future is like that. We can create a beautiful future by working today like without any obstacles so that the future will be cloudless. Yes, and I hope you all have understood the poem. So, my dear students, now there are certain questions for you and you have to answer. Tell me the adjectives which are used for a spray and adjectives used for the sea. See you in the next class. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.